It's a person standing there.
Okay, God! Look!
This weird clip was filmed and posted by Andy Capt while he was on a trip with a friend. The next day, as they were driving through the mountains, Andy started recording after spotting something odd on top of a nearby peak. They'd both taken that road plenty of times before, so they knew the area, and whatever was up there definitely didn't belong.
What is it?
Person, dude. No, seriously, pull over. It's a person standing there.
No, it's not.
Dude, if you've seen what I've seen right now.
What makes this sighting even weirder is how massive the thing looked. Whatever it was seemed huge, towering over the mountaintop even from a distance. Some think it could have been a tree, a building, or maybe something supernatural. Andy swears it wasn't anything he'd ever seen there before. To this day, he still has no clue what it was. He's even gone back to the same spot, but it never showed up again. A strange shadow on the mountain that still leaves people wondering what they really saw that day. This family says they experience strange, unexplainable activity almost every night. Take a look. The mother who posted the footage says the activity isn't always this intense, but it tends to get worse around one specific time each year, the anniversary of a child's tragic death that took place in the house long before they lived there. She describes long, sleepless nights filled with heavy pounding on the doors that can go on for nearly 20 minutes before stopping suddenly. Other times, they hear the sound of small footsteps running through the upstairs hallway, even though no one's there. By now, the family's sure it's not just the house creaking, especially since their cameras show nothing, but the audio tells a different story. Could it be the spirit of that lost child, or something even darker? The US Coast Guard stopped a small submarine in June that was carrying thousands of pounds of cocaine. A video from a crew member's camera shows a Coast Guardsman jumping onto the moving sub, banging on the hatch, and forcing the smugglers to come out.
That's gonna be hard to get on. Auto to Barco!
The crew was from the Coast Guard cutter Monroe, which spent months at sea. During that time, they seized 39,000 pounds of cocaine, caught 55 smugglers, and destroyed several drug boats. The Monroe later returned to California to unload the drugs. At the event, Admiral Linda Fagan praised the crew, calling their work life-saving. The mission is part of the U.S. effort to stop drug smuggling at sea, especially cocaine, which mostly travels up the Central American coast before being sent into the U.S. by land. The Coast Guard tries to stop these shipments early, but it has limited ships for a huge area, relying on helicopters and snipers to catch smugglers. Urbex Hill is a YouTuber known for exploring abandoned places, but some of his recent adventures have left him seriously shaken. While checking out an old deserted factory, something happened that he still can't explain.
What's that? That is weird. What's that? Hello? 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 Nobody's in there.
It's hard to imagine how terrifying it must be to walk through a place like that alone and experience something so unsettling. Still, credit to him for keeping calm and actually capturing it all on camera. In this creepy video, a man named Michael claims his workplace is haunted, and whatever's there seems to target him the most. It started with small things like strange noises and flickering lights, but soon turned into a full-on haunting that he actually caught on camera. Take a look. Strange things had been going on for weeks before this video was recorded, but the scariest moment happened in the conference room. While getting ready for a meeting, Michael suddenly heard a faint humming, the same tune a co-worker who had passed away used to sing every morning. At first, he thought someone was outside, but then he realized the sound was coming from the speaker system, which wasn't even on. Now, Michael believes the spirit has attached itself to him. Some viewers think it's his late co-worker trying to reach out, while others believe the building itself might be sitting on something dark and angry. Whatever the case, this haunting is far from over, and until there's an answer, Michael's workplace remains one of the creepiest unsolved paranormal mysteries online. While in the depths of a Ukrainian forest, a hunter suddenly heard this. a terrifying roar rang out through the forest, and for a few moments, all was quiet except for that eerie sound. But when the camera shifted, it revealed the source, a red deer in the distance, calling during mating season. While hiking in Ireland's Wicklow Mountains, a man stumbled upon a strange and eerie sight.
So I've been walking in the Wicklow Mountains. You can hear me out of breath, but it's because I have some issues with my lungs. But I stumbled across this. I don't know if it's an animal from last night or what happened. I don't know, but somebody got something. I'm going to keep walking and let's see if I find anything. Hopefully it's not human.
A long red streak ran across the snow, like something had been dragged down the mountain. There were no footprints, no remains, and no signs of a struggle. The area isn't known for wolves or big predators, which made it even creepier. Whatever went down there, it couldn't have been good. In this creepy video, a dad struggles to get his young son to sleep night after night. The boy keeps saying his scary friend is standing in the room with him. At first, the father thought it was just a phase, maybe bad dreams or an active imagination. But soon, strange things started happening around the house, and they couldn't be brushed off anymore. What started as simple bedtime fears has turned into something alarming.
You're scary now. No, you're not scary now. Yeah?
Scary friend. Scary friend.
This isn't the only creepy thing that's happened. Some nights, the boys' toys randomly turn on by themselves. Other times, the dad hears whispers coming through the baby monitor, even when his son is sound asleep. He's tried everything, switching rooms, unplugging the toys, even cutting the power at night, but nothing works. Now he's starting to think his son's scary friend might be something much darker than imaginary. Could this be evidence of a haunting, or is there an alternative explanation for this chilling activity? What do you think? Jen Barari put a lot of effort into finding the perfect home for her wife, Heather, and their 6-year-old daughter, Rye. Eventually, they found a beautiful colonial house in Pennsylvania, complete with a carefully renovated barn and 2 charming cottages. But soon after finishing the renovations, the family began experiencing strange events. Terrifying noises and unexplained bangs echoed through the house, along with sightings of eerie, shadow-like figures at night. Growing increasingly uneasy, they decided to boost their security by installing surveillance cameras inside and outside the home. One night, their outdoor camera captured something deeply unsettling. The surveillance camera captured a dark, shadowy figure limping behind Jen's house. making an eerie, unsettling moan or screech. At first, Jen hoped it was just a friend or neighbor playing a prank, but as the strange events continued and worsened over the next 3 months, her doubt turned into growing fear. Inside the house, the disturbances became more intense, with occurrences that couldn't be explained. Jen's concern deepened even further when she noticed the events starting to affect her daughter.
Shit is not moving right now. Don't even. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, like, I'm sorry that I curse and... Okay. Okay, can you stop? Oh my god. Okay, please stop.
As the disturbances escalate, objects in the house start moving and falling on their own. One night, Jen finds her daughter standing at the foot of her bed, staring at an unseen presence. With these unnerving events continuing, Jen becomes convinced that they are dealing with real paranormal activity in their home. Feeling the urgency to document what's happening, she records another video detailing the strange occurrences. But what happens next goes beyond anything she could have imagined.
Nights have been awful. I'm gonna just update you guys really quickly. I'm in the barn house right now. I'm here alone. I'm hearing constantly. Last night I watched like a bald man walk out of the pond. I'll show you where it is. It was. That's what I keep hearing. And I'm home alone. Hello? Can you stop? Fuck out! Oh my god, that's creepy as shit. This clock scared the shit out of me. Be here with me, like, whatsoever. Hello? Like, I don't know. And my reflection's creeping me out. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You guys saw that, right? I'm not bugging. Like, here's my reflection. That's just my hair. Okay. Hold on, I need to watch this. Guys, I wanted to show you the phone, but please tell me you see that. There's something. It looks like the old man is coming out, I swear to that. Jesus, and there's a light on in the damn garage. This is so creepy. Oh my god, Biggs, it's okay. It's okay. Holy. What the fuck? Honestly. Okay, let's go.
A mysterious silhouette appears behind Jen in the reflection of the TV screen, making her spin around, but the space is empty. Moments later, while looking out the window, another fleeting figure darts past the hallway, startling both Jen and her cat. After a sudden loud bang, Jen decides she's had enough. She gathers her pets and leaves, concerned about the strange events happening on her Pennsylvania farm and wanting safety for her family. Jen contacts paranormal professionals to help document and investigate her experiences. Dominic Madigan was home alone when he captured this chilling moment on camera.
Okay, so I'm literally home alone. Listen to how loud and aggressive it is. So I'm removing.
What do you think was really behind that door? Was it something explainable or something we're better off not knowing? Monica works in a top security government building, the kind of place you'd think nothing strange could ever happen. With cameras everywhere and restricted access on every floor, it seemed completely safe. Or, at least, that's what she believed. She says there's something inside the facility that no surveillance footage can fully explain. After hearing co-workers talk about odd noises and flickering lights, she decided to dig deeper. That's when one of them showed her a video that completely changed how she saw the place. An elevator door opened by itself, revealing what looked like the faint shadow of a small child standing still. Monica was stunned, but her shock turned to real fear a few days later when something happened that chilled her to the bone.
I'm at work. I'm the only person here. And I hear. Oh my God, I'm scared. The scary movie says you don't go see what's going on. But what the f? I'm gonna lose my goddamn shit. Okay. Oh my goodness.
It happened early one Saturday morning, around 7 a.m., when Monica was completely alone in the building. Out of nowhere, she heard the faint sound of a xylophone echoing through the empty halls. The soft notes echoed in the silence, sending chills down her spine. No one else was supposed to be there. Following the eerie tune, she eventually came across a small child's toy xylophone lying on the floor. But just as she reached for it, her phone's microphone caught something she hadn't noticed before. A quiet, ghostly whisper. Faint, but clearly human. Monica searched every nearby office, closet, and hallway, only to confirm what she already knew. She was completely alone. So who had been playing that toy? And whose ghostly voice did her phone capture? Alex from the Hunting the Unknown channel sets out on a solo investigation at an old, abandoned restaurant after a friend shared a terrifying story about their own experience there. Armed with reports of paranormal activity, from moving objects to fleeting shadow figures, Alex explores the site, determined to uncover the truth behind the eerie whispers echoing through the deserted building.
Such a weird place. You've got a feeling you're being watched by something, but really hot. I know it's 27 now. It's too hot, guys. I'm hoping you're enjoying this sort of video, so remember to show some love and subscribe and give this video a like. So if you like us more, we can do more of these videos, not a problem. I do like doing these ones alone. They are very dangerous and scary. Because anything can happen while you're on your own. So I've got the music box set up at the moment. Just doing a little walkthrough. Hello?
At the start of his investigation, Alex experiences a shocking event, the sound of a door slamming shut, caught on a static camera he had set up earlier. Unbeknownst to him, this is just the beginning of a night filled with increasingly terrifying events.
Where are you? Can you give me a sign, please? Oh! What the? What? What the? What the is that? Oh. What the?
While trying to communicate with whatever might inhabit the building, Alex encounters a terrifying event. An unseen force knocks over the bottles placed right in front of him. The sudden, unexplained movement sends a wave of fear through him, even stronger than the earlier door slamming incident. Yet, the horrors of the night are far from over.
Steve, are you here? I think you're lying. I don't think your name's Steve. I don't understand how these were knocked down. It's crazy. I don't understand this. I'm pretty sure this was like that. Hello? Let's see too much standing there. Who's there?
A short while later, as Alex keeps trying to communicate, he unexpectedly records a dark, still figure standing in one of the rooms. At first, he wonders if it might be an intruder, but when he checks again, the room is empty. Left baffled and uneasy, Alex is unsure whether he captured a poltergeist, a real spirit, or something else. The mystery remains unsolved. Ray Turner, an experienced funeral director, has a fascination with exploring haunted places and collecting supposedly haunted artifacts. Among his collection is an old haunted painting with a mysterious story that has drawn a lot of attention. His paranormal expertise even earned him a feature in the Liverpool Echo, where he shared the eerie tale behind this enigmatic piece of art. Since bringing the haunted painting home, Ray Turner has felt a subtle but noticeable shift in his house's atmosphere. Recently, that unease has turned into outright paranormal activity. One morning, mysterious banging sounds woke him up in his empty home. Nervous but determined, Ray decided to document the events and ventured out to investigate the source of the noises, capturing it all on camera.
Can hear banging coming from downstairs. It woke me up this morning, but there shouldn't be anybody down here. Hello? Oh my god. Hello? Hello? Will, you okay? Hello? Oh my God, what's going on?
In Ray Turner's footage, a glass suddenly falls for no apparent reason, followed by an object moving on its own. Adding to the creepiness, a faint, eerie voice can be heard in the background.
Hello?
In a strange twist, Ray Turner records a demonic voice speaking backwards during the eerie events in his home. The unsettling activity stops soon after, leaving an uneasy silence. Just a few days later, while napping on the sofa, Ray is suddenly jolted awake by the return of mysterious banging sounds, signaling that the haunting presence still lingers in his house.
Some bizarre things are going on in here. I fell asleep on the couch this afternoon. I can hear strange banging noises and there's like child's fingerprints on the mirror. See, can you hear it? This is the frame that's previously caused us a bit of trouble.
Ray Turner notices a small handprint on a mirror, seemingly from a child, just before a sudden bang echoes through the house. Despite a careful search, he can't find any explanation. Heading back upstairs, the eerie noises continue, pushing him to investigate again. This time, his terrifying encounter reveals a presence beyond understanding, lurking in the shadows of his haunted home.
You know, I can almost see my breath. It's gone icy cold in here. Freezing. What the? So not only am I dealing with the candles blowing out on the road, cornflakes falling off, the cat's going mad now. What's he looking at? You alright, mate? What you doing? There's nothing there. What? Don't go out there. Don't go. Stay here, I'm not following you out there. I don't know what on earth is going on in this house today. As you can see from those clips as well, the cat's acting really strange. He's been doing that for ages now. Looking around the room, darting back and forth like that. Then, as you could hear as well, there was like banging noise in the kitchen and both of them ran out there. When I've gone in after it, there's nothing there. I don't know what the hell is going on in this house. There's been nothing for ages, nothing at all. But just today, there's been an atmosphere as well. Something's changed. I'm staying upstairs until my partner gets home because it's terrified me, to be honest.
Candles go out on their own, and things fall off the table for no reason. People watching notice a shadow moving by the doorway, and Ray's cats act nervous, like they can feel something strange. One cat even looks around the room, like it sees something no one else can. Even with all this happening, Ray isn't planning to get rid of the haunted painting anytime soon. Some places carry such a dark reputation that even the bravest stay away. One of those is the Clean Water Demon House in Reno, Nevada. Many people have died there, and it's known as a site for satanic rituals. So when Patrick and Jason decided to visit, they were shocked by what they witnessed.
Oh, don't do this now. Is there anybody in here with us? We thought we saw you on the stairs. Are you still there? Are you messing with that equipment? Let us know if you're messing with that.
Lights on.
I'm gonna say yes. Dude, what the is going on with this thing?
I don't know.
At the same time. I don't know what it is about that staircase, but it just doesn't feel good. What was that?
What?
I don't think that was a shadow, but it was on the other side of that window. I don't know what it is about that staircase, but it just doesn't feel good. What was that?
What?
I don't think that was a shadow, but it was on the other side of that window.
What exactly did they encounter inside those walls? Was it something supernatural or something far more human and terrifying? A ghost hunter heads to a house said to be haunted, and what happens next is downright chilling. He says he's had a rare psychic gift since he was a kid. He can actually see and hear spirits. So when the family called him about strange figures showing up inside their home, he knew right away this wasn't going to be a normal investigation. Check it out.
Okay. This was the house I was reporting on last week. What, the chandelier's moving? I'm back in here. I'm in your closet. But I'm recording right now because there's going on in this house right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's like a lady talking in the next room. There's nobody in the next room. Check it out. So this is the house. This is the room. Oh, I didn't realize that was up there. But yeah, I'm doing this. I'm putting some brackets on the wall. These people are fairly religious, but I'm hearing stuff in here. You know, there's nobody. That's that doll that I seen. And this, okay. Okay now. That curtain just moved. But this is where the voice is coming from, this room. If there's a ghost in here, you know, I'm just here to work. Just here to make the house look better for you guys. But if you do want to say something, you could talk into this. You know? That looks creepy. What the I could have sworn this light was not on when I left this freaking room. And I pointed up there too. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my God, I know you guys heard that sound like there was somebody laughing in this next room right here. And this is, I'm just to prove to you guys that I am not crazy. Spirits are trying to connect with me or whatever. No. Like I said, the owner's still out of town. I have his keys. I didn't come back here for like a whole week. My excuse was I was sick. Because I was dreading coming here and I have nobody to work with me, so. But, like I said, if there's a spirit in here, go ahead and talk. Check it out. This is where I heard like somebody walking the door earlier right here. What the I know you guys heard that. Something up here. I heard you laughing. Is this your room? Oh my God, an imprint. I think the ghost is in here. That's the imprint of her, whatever was sitting down right there. I just seen it. It just. Oh, hell no. I'm going to leave you in your room. I'll be in the next room. Oh, okay, I'm going to stop talking to it. I got to get to work. Like I said, none of my this has really been happening to me since I was a kid, but I'm thinking because I drank for a lot amount of years and, you know, probably blocked it out. And now that I'm coming to my senses and I'm not drinking every weekend, it's coming back, but everything's just more vivid. My dreams, hearing spirit. And I only document this because I know I'm going to find something when I play this back. And I know I'm not crazy. You know? But, the more I pay attention to it, the more it bothers me. So I'm not going to pay attention. I'm going to put on some church music. God bless you guys. Something right there, like leaning over. It's like, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Predator, like, or like a heat signature, like, you know, when the heat's coming off the floor, that's what it looks like the whole body apparition, like it's invisible or something, like a invisible cloak or something. But and I could see it. It's like, what the what? I'm getting chills on my arms. Look at this.
Once the footage went public, the internet blew up with theories. Viewers were quick to comment on the strange objects in the house, and that's when a chilling detail came out. The owners had recently brought in a mirror from India, said to have belonged to a woman later cremated in Pompeii, along with a vintage doll from Kentucky connected to a tragic family story. The couple collects rare antiques, but paranormal experts warn that such items can carry lingering energy from their past owners. Mirrors are often seen as gateways to the spirit world, while dolls are thought to sometimes harbor restless souls. Could these objects be behind the haunting, or is something darker drawn to the emotions tied to them? Until the investigator returns to do a full spirit cleansing, this unsettling case remains one of the most disturbing unsolved hauntings recorded. Chris from the Urbex Hill YouTube channel goes on a solo adventure exploring an old, abandoned school. Years of neglect have turned the once lively building into a creepy, decaying place straight out of a horror movie. Despite the eerie vibe, Chris heads inside late at night, feeling both nervous and excited.
There's a lot of movement down there. You hear that? It sounds like somebody's down there.
As soon as Chris steps inside, he's met with an unsettling mix of strange noises coming from the dark corners of the school. Undeterred, he sets up several infrared cameras around the building. With his senses on high alert, Chris continues exploring, his heart racing as he faces the unknown.
It's like this weird string. Looks like a booby trap. Goes all the way up. That's weird. And it goes this way. Stops right there. Goes all the way back. I'll check it out later.
Chris spots a strange string winding its way through the abandoned school, giving him a chill and making him wonder if someone, or something, has been lurking in the shadows. Despite the creepy feeling, he pushes forward, letting his determination overcome the growing sense of unease as he moves through the dimly lit hallways.
What the hell was that? Listen. Yeah, somebody's here. Someone's gotta be here. Probably homeless people.
As eerie sounds bounce through the empty hallways, Chris becomes increasingly on edge, his nerves stretched tight. An unsettling feeling grows stronger with every noise. Meanwhile, without him knowing, one of the infrared cameras he set up in the auditorium captures something truly chilling. In the auditorium, a dark, shadowy figure quickly darts past the doors, moving in a way that's fast and clearly not human. The silhouette captured on the infrared camera sends chills down Chris's spine, hinting at something beyond the ordinary. Unaware of this terrifying sight, Chris continues exploring, heading deeper into the abandoned school, until he comes across something even more disturbing.
Where the string goes. Listen. Somebody's down there. What the hell was that noise? Wait a minute. This wasn't like this before. Oh crap. I do not remember this being here.
While moving through the old gym, Chris notices something strange. A white metal grate is now leaning against the door in a completely different spot than before. Clearly unsettled by this unexplained change, he realizes he's not alone in the abandoned building, and the tension keeps building. Tim Morozov was attempting to communicate with the dead inside an abandoned house when he captured some truly creepy footage.
Рядом со мной. Ты готов со мной поговорить? На этом стуле.
The pentagram on the table was an obvious warning sign, suggesting that the activity could be caused by either a poltergeist or something far more sinister. This eerie video comes from the YouTube channel Ms. Big Stevie. What began as a simple recording of his two pet rabbits quickly turned into something far stranger. Out of nowhere, he and his friends started hearing odd, unexplained noises echoing through the house. Faint at first, then gradually getting louder. What followed made the whole situation even more disturbing.
You don't want that.
Do you hear something outside?
Yeah, where's it coming from?
When he goes to look out the window, he spots something unsettling in the garden, a strange shape shifting in the darkness.
There's something like
crouching down there.
Yeah, could you get the light? Yeah. What? Yeah, there's something back there.
At this moment, many viewers said they saw the mysterious figure lift off the ground and disappear into the night sky.
Where did it go? Did you see where it went?
What? I don't know. I thought it ran down the alley.
Did you see which way?
Yeah.
But when they hurried outside to look, there was nothing. No footprints, no motion, nothing that could explain what they had just witnessed.
Yeah. What? Yeah, there's something back there.
Some viewers speculated that it could have been the Mothman, a legendary cryptid linked to eerie omens and paranormal events. Others, however, believe that the explanation is far-fetched, suggesting it was probably just a piece of fabric caught in the wind. A wild trend on TikTok can still catch people off guard. This next guy talks about the door banging trend, which is supposed to be dead, but someone is still engaging with it. Take a look.
Guys, I know it's been a while. Nothing's been happening, so I really haven't felt the need to make videos. But stuff is starting to happen.
Hello? No, 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 no.
Have you ever seen trends come back from the dead like this? Why do some people get so hooked on old trends? A woman who's lived in the same house her whole life never experienced anything she couldn't explain. Until now. Recently, she picked up a new hobby, collecting dolls. Not the cute modern kind, but old porcelain ones that already have a naturally eerie vibe, like they've seen centuries of sadness. At first, it was just harmless fun, finding old dolls at thrift stores or yard sales, cleaning them up, and putting them on display. But over time, things took a darker turn. She started talking to them, asking questions, even using pendulums to try and get answers. And now, strange, unexplainable things are happening in her home.
It's happened before up there on the roof, like inside the house. Something's just knocking. I don't really know, like... It stopped. No, it's still going. What's that noise? It's so weird.
She could try to brush it off, telling herself maybe the dolls are finally answering her, but something about it feels much darker. It's been weeks since she last tried to contact any spirits, yet every night before bed, she hears 3 slow, deliberate knocks coming from her bedside table. People online are split. Some think she accidentally opened a portal and let something in, while others believe the dolls themselves are haunted. Whatever the reason, one thing's clear: everything changed the moment those cursed dolls entered her home. Facebook user Yingy Vang writes, "Something crazy happened tonight." She says, "My child and I went outside to get some fresh air. Afterwards, they went back inside, and as they were chilling in the living room, our motion-activated security camera turned on. She grabbed her phone to see a live feed of what was happening outside and said, 'I couldn't believe what I saw. I didn't even want to go outside and look.'" Talking about the Ghost Rider, they say if the tricycle hadn't stopped and turned, they might have thought the wind moved it. But looking at it, that doesn't really seem to be the case. So, what do you think happened? Reddit user the 7FT fella shared a bunch of videos showing some strange things he's been dealing with. Sadly, both his brother and father passed away within a short period of time. After that, he started noticing weird sounds, like whispers, footsteps, and even shadowy figures. But just recently, he finally managed to catch some actual evidence of what's been happening.
You on the table? They're not supposed to be on there, huh?
Happy boy? You happy?
While he was filming a video of his cat, he suddenly got startled by the sound of quick, heavy footsteps coming from right behind him. Both he and his cat instinctively turned to see where the footsteps came from, but found nothing. He insists he was completely alone at the time. Strangely, a similar thing happened on another occasion while he was walking outside by himself. At the start of the video, the sound of his footsteps is unmistakable. Then a creepy moment happens. He suddenly stops moving, yet the sound of footsteps continues, as if independent of his actions. Since he was completely alone while recording, some people think he might have a spirit attached to him, something possibly looking for company or trying to make contact. A woman woke up in the middle of the night and went to the kitchen to get some milk for her child. Suddenly, she heard crying coming from the bedroom, and what she saw next was truly terrifying. When she rushed to the bedroom, she was met with a chilling sight, a mysterious figure standing beside her child. Within seconds, it vanished into thin air. Who or what could it have been? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Louisa, who recently moved into a new house in Colorado with her dogs, was relaxing in the living room when she noticed her bedroom door acting strangely.
My door just keeps opening by itself. Watch, here, look. Nobody. Nobody in this house. Nobody. Now watch. Look, let me close this door. Watch it. 3, 2. Oh, heck no. No. Oh, God. Look. Nothing. Dogs barking and everything.
The doorknob rattled, and the door slowly opened by itself. Louisa watched in shock, while her dog barked furiously at something she couldn't see. Was it just the wind, or was the dog sensing something else? Either way, that night left Louisa with more questions than answers. Late one night, a guy named Sean Austin heard something really creepy coming from his ceiling and started recording to figure out what it was. Listen closely.
I just heard 2 ridiculous taps on the ceiling. Very loud. It is 8:39 at night. I do not believe anyone would be... The heck is that? I don't know if that's an animal or what the hell that is exactly, but have been having weird things happen here on and off. I'm going to be going live here tonight and see what else kind of weird things happen. I do not know what that noise is, if it's an animal or natural noise, but that just happened out of nowhere. I've never heard that before. So let's find out what that's all about. I've never heard that noise before.
Sean lives on the top floor, which makes the strange noises coming from his ceiling even harder to explain. At first, he thought maybe an animal had gotten inside, but the sounds were too heavy and deliberate, more like footsteps than scurrying. When the video went viral, people shared all kinds of theories. Some were convinced it was someone pacing above him, others believed it was a spirit or poltergeist trying to communicate. Even paranormal experts noted that repeated knocking is often linked to contact from the other side. Sean says he's not fully convinced it's supernatural, but admits the experience rattled him, especially since he's lived there for years without ever hearing anything like it. While chilling outside, this person suddenly saw something weird in the sky. There were long, rope-like shapes floating above, twisting around in ways that didn't look like balloons. Some think it was a rare weather thing, while others wonder if it was alive, or maybe even not from this planet. On TikTok, under the username LaurenRose867, a woman named Lauren has posted only a few videos, mostly showing her dog and her unusual-looking cat. But in 2020, while trying to record her cat's strange behavior, she accidentally captured something deeply disturbing.
Okay. So look at that. Oh my god.
While her cat sat on the couch, staring at something invisible, a shadowy figure suddenly appeared. This eerie apparition moved quickly across the room from right to left. Astonishingly, Lauren's cat stayed completely calm, showing no reaction at all. Confused by the strange event, Lauren had no explanation. She later decided to share another video exploring the dark history of her home.
A lot of you guys have been asking me about the history of the house where I caught that ghost footage, so I figured I'd do a part 2 and tell you a little bit about it because it just adds a whole new layer of creepy to what I saw. So the house was originally built in the 80s and had only changed hands one other time besides the time that the original family lived there. Okay, so the original family designed a panic room and a bunker in the basement, along with what we think are unfinished escape tunnels in the basement and in the garage. We were told that the tunnel in the garage hadn't been explored in a couple decades, and so we were super excited to be the ones to explore this. Except for when we opened up the tunnel and started exploring, we discovered that the original owners of the house had left a backpack, a shovel, and a hammer in there. Normally something like this wouldn't be creepy until we discovered that the original owner of the house went insane and his wife with a hammer. I should also mention that the bunker and the panic room are both soundproof.
She considered the possibility that the murder that took place in her home might be connected to the unexplained event caught on camera. A guy who lives with his grandpa has been experiencing strange and scary things at home. He sometimes wakes up in the middle of the night for no reason, feels like he's being dragged from his bed, and hears unexplained noises around the house. Take a look.
you noticed movement that the last couple of weeks?
I put it beside my bed in my room.
Can you show me it?
Sure.
I've been reading some of the comments and they're saying that the spoon is like the devil's handwriting and
It's right here next to. Well, those clothes. They gotta do them.
what the hell?
Could it be the house itself causing this? Or is something else at work? Has anyone else living there felt the same way? A Reddit user shared this video with a desperate plea, writing, "Please help, I don't know what this is. It was in my baby's room, but when I went to check, no one was there." The first thing that stands out here is how much it resembles the work of Trevor Henderson. His creations are the stuff of nightmares and are well worth exploring. But unlike the monsters from his art, this one might actually be real. Could this be proof that something from fiction has crossed into reality? Or is there another explanation lurking just out of sight? A woman shared this video on Reddit after taking a walk late at night.
The sub for you is going to be more. Everything's going up, but our wages aren't going up. Because I'm still seeing wages pitiful on Indeed. Oh yay, I can make the same amount of money I made when I was out of high school.
A dark, human-shaped shadow showed up near a fence. It moved a little, then disappeared as the camera turned. People replayed it in slow motion, arguing whether it was a person, a ghost, or just a trick of the light. Some said they saw glowing eyes, while others thought it was from passing car lights. What do you think? Katrina and her husband had always enjoyed a calm, uneventful life, but that all changed when they moved in next to an old house that had been abandoned for years. From the very first week, they began hearing odd noises from the rundown building, muffled voices, sharp knocks, and on some nights, loud bangs that resembled gunshots. The house was empty, yet it felt alive. In one recording, Katrina's on the porch filming the mysterious house next door when strange noises come from inside. She tries to stay calm and capture as much as she can on video.
Okay guys, update. I'm standing by the door. And you can still hear it. It's definitely not. People said, oh, it's. I'm going to try to be quiet now because I'm going to add captions to this and see if we can pick up any other voices. On the last video, near the end, I had captions on and it said thank you, but I didn't say thank you. Hello? Sounds like it's coming from the roof. Okay guys, no.
The couple says that strange events soon started happening in their own home, particularly involving Katrina's mother's dolls. To investigate, they set up cameras. One night, while her husband was away, Katrina was alone with her dog, Lucy, when a loud crash came from the kitchen. She grabbed her phone to record, and what she captured left her completely shocked.
Okay guys, it's just me and Lucy up here. I was just listening to music. I was on the laptop, and we're hearing something in the kitchen. Holy. Come on, Lou. Come on. Hello? Hello?
She barely had a chance to recover from that scary moment when, the very next morning, something just as frightening happened in the same place. While she was washing dishes and distracted, the cabinet door suddenly slammed open with force, sending objects flying to the floor, as if an unseen force was making itself known. Katrina ran out of the kitchen in sheer panic, not even glancing back. The family continues to live in the house, but there haven't been any new updates since the last videos. Some believe it's linked to the abandoned shack next door, and that whatever was there has crossed over and now haunts their home. What's your take? Do you think it's real or not? A weird rock fell from the sky in Panama, leaving a burning hole in a man's backyard. Curious, he brought it inside. At first, it looked dull, but it slowly started to shine and turn metallic. Then, he noticed something really unsettling.
Totalmente raro. Miren. Y no creen en el meteorito. Yo quisiera que vinieran rápido a investigar este tipo de piedra. No sé de dónde vendrá, de qué galaxia. Totalmente a lo que es orgánico, como que lo de...
Every time the rock touched leaves, they would catch fire. A few days later, something started growing out of it.
Es que algún día se desprenda de la roca, pero por ahora no. Por ahora le mantengo su crecimiento.
Now he keeps it hidden in the dark, since sunlight makes it grow even faster. What did this man actually bring into his house? Jordy from the Paranormies was investigating a house owned by an Indian man who had lived there with his mother. After she passed away, the man started noticing a white cat hanging around the property. Soon after, the cat began appearing in his dreams, dreams that turned into nightmares when it started transforming into his mother. Those nightmares eventually started blending with reality. Jordy came in to help free the man from whatever was haunting him. At first, things seemed like a normal investigation with communication through ghost hunting devices and a few thrown objects. But then things got personal between Jordy and the spirit, known as Manisha. Later in the video, strange things happened. Large, mysterious footsteps appeared, a light suddenly blew out, and a shadowy mist briefly showed up. The clip ends with the sound of heavy footsteps echoing through the house.
Got my stone from Patty, so whatever happens tonight, it's not gonna be you know who. Whoa. Okay. Hello, my name is Jordan. I see you already wanna communicate. That's good. I know your son. His name is Inesh. And he let me film in your house. I think this was your bedroom, right? Oh, the one upstairs stopped. Whoa. Rabbit? Oh, there it was. Hello? Yeah. Gosh. That's Manisha. Can you touch the REM pod one more time for me?
Can't do that.
Can't do that. You can't touch the REM pod? I heard you just do it. Manisha, one more time, please. Can you touch the motion ball? Whoa. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Okay. It's like a squealing sound, almost like an old belt on an old car or something like that, like a loose belt. Can you tell me what that sound is? It's something from the kitchen again. Equipment set up around me. And then maybe we can make better communication that way. Whoa, okay. I'm hearing all kinds of sounds from the kitchen now. This was not there earlier. What does that mean exactly? Okay. Look at this. Manisha, if I follow these footsteps, am I gonna find you? Okay. Okay, Manisha. I think it's time that we met face to face, right? Manisha? Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Okay, Manisha, do you know? If you want me to leave, I'll leave. But I thought we were friends. That didn't even do anything. Once again, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. No matter where it is in this place, this K2 meter is just solid yellow the entire time. It literally has not moved. Oh my god. Alright. I gotta check that out. Oh, there's a REM pod. Anisha? So, tapping. Okay, I'm coming downstairs. Oh, I hate these stairs. Whoa. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm still coming downstairs.
So, was this really the spirit of Manisha? Or could it have been something else entirely? Would anyone else have experienced the same eerie events in that house? When investigating haunted houses, there's usually a limit to how much paranormal activity someone can handle. But this next case completely ignores that rule. Cabinets opening by themselves or heavy footsteps are one thing, but this went way beyond that. In this case, a deck drawing appeared scratched onto a mirror, and then the person was lifted and nearly hung from the ceiling by an unseen force. It's the kind of encounter that goes far past normal haunting, almost like something was personally targeting them.
Резко свет. Все, батарея разряжена.
Would you stay and investigate after that? Could you handle something so aggressive and personal? Or would you leave immediately and never return? This video focuses on a family consisting of 2 women and a young girl living in a house they refer to as a barn house. Initially, there are only minor disturbances, such as strange noises and an unsettling scream. Later, a ghostly figure appears on camera, and lights flicker in different rooms, suggesting the presence of dark energy. By the end, it becomes apparent that there may be a person in a dark coat secretly living in the house, unknown to the family.
I'm gonna get it this time. Oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Where's the flashlight? I'm going out with no coat. Come on, you son of a... This is the worst flashlight. How do I turn this on? There's literally nobody here. Oh, sorry, baby. There's nobody here. I don't know how, like, better to... There's my office lights, like... This flashlight sucks. How do I turn on the light? The light is on now as well. With the flashlight. Alright. I'm freezing. This is not worth it. That thing is literally shorter than the gate. That's insane. That's really insane. It's going. Hey baby, I miss you and Ray. I came out to close the chickies in, and look how close this tree fell to it. And I have my, stuff on me, and not much has been going on. The head got knocked off of our statue. It was really weird. The flashlight you got me is really dope. It has all of these really cool settings. It's pretty fun. Whoa. Baby, tell me I'm bugging. Tell me I'm bugging. Oh. Alright. Oh my god, I know I just saw something. I'm like locked already. hands. Stay steady. بستر heavily بیام Sarah. Stay steady. Baby, look. Look. Nothing. Am I bugging?
Is the house truly haunted, or is there a human presence behind these occurrences? What exactly is causing the strange phenomena captured on camera? A woman has been experiencing ongoing paranormal activity in her home. While watching television, one of her dolls, which was leaning against a glass box, moved on its own. Although this could be explained by gravity, the movement seemed unnaturally strong, as if driven by an unseen force, and it startled her. Other strange occurrences followed, such as a plant rotating without reason. She also tried using a spirit communication app, but it provided no meaningful results.
Hey guys, so here I am again at night in the bedroom. Only this time I'm in here alone. Just me and Lucy in the bed. I decided that I've had a lot of people saying try necrophonics, see if you can ask questions. I shut the closet doors. I've got a candle lit so I can show there's no air movement. The fan is off, guys. There's nobody in the closet. I will show the closet if anything happens. I will get up and I'm off right now. I'm actually shaking. Jamie's downstairs gaming. He has headphones on. He told me to wait on this. We'll do it sometime together, but I'm really interested to find out what's going on. So I'm going to turn on necrophonic. Hello? Who is here with me? Is there anybody here? Do you play with the closet? Sorry guys, I'm a little shaky. What is your name? Oh my god. Who's there? Who's there? Guys, there's nobody. I'll show you. Like, there's nobody. That's the closet wall all the way around. Nothing, nothing. Some paint. Some paint. That's it. That's the wall. Like, there's nobody in here. There's nobody up there. Someone said someone was hiding up top. It's all just suitcases and... Oh my god. I'll get by the door. Who's here? Who's here? Can you do it again? Do it again.
Could these events be the work of a spirit, or is there another explanation? How much of what she experienced can truly be explained by the natural world? In the video, a woman named Celeste is by herself at home when she experiences something unexplainable.
Pero ya me da miedo ir a grabar, la verdad. Pero estoy acostada aquí, literal no hay nadie. No sé qué voy a hacer, me da miedo ir a ver. Yo creo que me voy a parar a ver. Me da miedo, me da miedo, me da miedo. Ni modo. No mames, no mames. Eso no estaba tirado ahorita. El cereal se supone que estaba allá arriba. No mames, la neta, no mames. No, vete a la verga. Vete a la verga, vete a la verga.
Celeste is too frightened to leave her room, especially since her family has been away for the past 3 nights, leaving her alone in the house. Each night, she's been woken by loud noises, moving objects, doors opening and closing, and even footsteps. She eventually gathers the courage to check the house, but finds nothing. Still, once she goes back to bed, the noises begin again. Feeling uneasy, she turns on all the lights and sets up a camera to capture the area where the sounds happen most.
Aquí voy a dejar el celular grabando aquí. A ver si capta algo. Porque la neta ya me harté de que estén pasando cosas y no sepa qué es. La voy a dejar grabando. Y me voy a ir al cuarto. Pero me da miedo ir a ver el video. Vamos a ver. Me voy a armar de valor y vamos a ver.
Celeste takes one final look around and sees nothing out of the ordinary. But when she reviews the footage she recorded, she gets so terrified that she runs away.
Yo quiero saber lo que realmente pasó. No se ve nada. Pero fíjate. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Por qué hace eso la cámara? Por ahí se escucha un ruido. Como por ahí. No mames. No mames, güey, no mames. ¿Qué vergas es eso? Me está dando miedo. Te lo juro que estoy temblando. ¡No! ¡No mames! No mames. Plebes, me estoy muriendo de miedo. Estoy aquí afuera de la casa. Me da miedo meterme ya. No sé qué hacer, plebes. Plebes, si me tocaran el corazón, me estoy muriendo.
An object falls off the table by itself, and soon after, a partially visible dark figure appears, looking directly at the camera. Terrified, Celeste rushes out of the house and calls the police. They search the property but find no evidence of anyone being there. What do you think? Was she really being haunted by a sinister presence, or is there another explanation? Share your thoughts in the comments. Shiro takes on a daring challenge, stepping into a place full of tension. Recently invited by Mr. H, the owner of an apartment with a dark past, Shiro uncovers a disturbing story. The apartment holds the tragic tale of 2 people who died from suffocation. their deaths mysterious and never solved. The story has drawn attention online and in the media. Despite the creepy atmosphere, Shiro decides to spend the night there. The first part of the night is quiet, but later, things take a terrifying turn that sends chills down his spine. On the second night, while with Mr. H, Shiro witnesses several unsettling events. A strange glowing orb appears, and Mr. H seems to show signs of distress. Even more eerie, Shiro notices movement near the doorway that looks like a hand reaching out over and over, giving a chilling feeling. By the next morning, Mr. H shares the story of another haunted spot nearby. There, a teenager was violently killed near a bridge, and the killer was never found, leaving lingering questions and a dark, unresolved presence.
これ怖いわ。これ息できますね。え、鳥がある。知ってました。でも綺麗ですね。あ、スピットボックスだけやってみていいですか。あ、大丈夫です。いらっしゃいますかね、ここに。ここで亡くなった方とかおられますか。もしいらっしゃいましたら、一言何かこの電波に。お、男？今男でしたよね。なんで男なんだろう。ここでもし殺害された女性の方とかいらっしゃいましたら、
While trying to make contact using a spirit box, Shiro and Mr. H missed a spooky detail, a shadowy figure lurking behind a nearby tree. But when they aimed their flashlight at it, the figure had vanished without a trace. The eerie encounter left a strong impression, leading Shiro to arrange a solo vigil with the owner the next night. Yet, just before it could happen, another unsettling event took place, adding even more tension and a sense of foreboding to their investigation.
Iや、ちょっと家の周りとかね、映せないけど、ここ、マジで。家の周り、住宅街です。めっちゃ静かなんだよね。あれ、人立ってる？てか、ここマジうるさいな。人の声に聞こえてマジで。待って、何あれ？人か。なんだろう。あれはなんかあった？こんばんは。何今の人？家の前立ってたよな。そっちじゃないよね。
While Shiro is out at a nearby grocery store, someone unexpectedly visits the apartment in his absence. When he gets back, he spots a figure nearby and, on his way upstairs, comes across a silent man. It's unclear if this is the same person who was at the door before, leaving a lingering sense of doubt. As night falls, Shiro meets with the owner one final time before getting ready to spend the night.
down. Ka.
In the dead of night, Shiro's investigation is shaken by a mysterious visitor at the door. He catches a glimpse of a figure through the window, but when he opens the door, the hallway is empty. Shiro is left questioning whether it was a ghost from the apartment's dark history or the same person he had seen earlier. By the end of his 4-day investigation, the apartment's mysteries remain unresolved. The strange entities evade capture on camera, leaving only unanswered questions. Who or what tried to enter the door? Who was lurking behind the tree at the haunted bridge? And who was the shadowy figure on the stairs? With no clear answers, the truth remains hidden in uncertainty. An urban explorer visits all kinds of unusual places, cemeteries, abandoned buildings, and ancient ruins to uncover local legends. Naturally, he often comes across locations filled with negative energy. Over time, his curiosity leads to unsettling consequences as he starts experiencing strange, unexplained events in his own home. One particularly chilling night, he decides to document these occurrences, capturing haunting phenomena that seem impossible to explain.
And we won.
Desde lejos, el sol aparece como un gran globo resplandeciente.
The household starts experiencing strange activity, with electronic devices turning on and off by themselves. At night, there's knocking at the front door, but investigations can't find any source. One evening, when returning home, the resident is disturbed by an especially unsettling sound.
¿Qué pasó?
A disturbing event occurs when the man hears what sounds like his own voice being mimicked, prompting him to respond. Viewers warn against engaging with such phenomena, suggesting it's safer to ignore them. While filming, a shadow on the wall looks like two figures, though it could be pareidolia, our brains seeing patterns in random shapes. The next night, things escalate when he streams live on TikTok and captures something undeniably chilling.
Saludos, Kina TikToks. Vamos a darle con Tokio. Vamos a darle con Tokio.
When he returns home, a dark, shadowy figure can be seen ominously lurking in the living room. Its presence felt strongly. Shortly after, one of the security cameras inside the house captures something truly terrifying.
Ven, mi vida. Ven. Ale fue al baño. No hay nada. Nada.
While the family is inside the house, one of the doors suddenly slams shut with great force, sending a wave of fear through them. Little do they know, the ordeal isn't over. The next night, the man starts hearing strange, unsettling sounds throughout the house, so he grabs his phone to record. What happens during this chilling encounter is completely terrifying.
¿Quién está ahí? Hola. ¿Quién está ahí? Hola. ¡Ay! Creo que se metió. ¡Ey, ey, ey, ey! Creo que se metió un animal. Hola. Hola. ¡Ay! Creo que se metió. ¡Ey, ey, ey, ey! Creo que se metió un animal.
A terrifying event occurs when a tent begins shifting on its own, prompting the man to check inside. The space appears empty at first, but at the back of the room, a pale figure with long dark hair emerges, watching him intently. Its head reaches the top of a tall rack, making the encounter even more frightening. Fran Devil from Mexico shared a terrifying story. For the past few months, Francesco has been posting videos about strange and disturbing experiences in his new home, asking people online for help and advice. Ever since he moved in, he's been hearing loud bangs both day and night, unsettling laughter echoing through the rooms, and finding his belongings moved or missing. Convinced that a dark, evil spirit is haunting him, Francesco's followers seem to agree after seeing his videos. In one clip, while home alone, he hears loud noises coming from the bathroom, grabs his phone, and begins recording as he goes to check it out.
Empiezo a grabar porque estoy escuchando sonidos desde el baño muy raros y estoy solo en casa. ¿Qué coño?
Loud banging echoes from inside Francesco's bathroom. When he opens the door, everything looks normal at first, until the shower curtain suddenly starts moving by itself and then rips free, crashing to the floor like something invisible had yanked it down. Sadly for Francesco, this was only the start of his terrifying ordeal.
Activar el piano este. ¿Cómo se va a activar esto solo, tío? ¿Cómo se apaga? Se acaba de activar esto solo. ¿Qué cojones? Hola. Acabo de activar la cámara, chicos, porque estoy escuchando sonidos de nuevo que vienen de la habitación. ¿Hola? ¿Qué es lo que quieres? ¿Hay alguien en mi casa? ¿Hay alguna entidad? ¿Hola? Miren, chicos, miren. ¿Hola?
Francesco finds a child's toy keyboard playing on its own, and no matter what he does, it won't turn off. Suddenly, a loud bang makes him jump. Later that night, he hears more strange noises from the far end of the hallway, and a door slams shut right in front of him, leaving him completely shaken. In the next clip, loud bangs return, and Francesco once again decides to investigate despite his growing fear.
Señora, estoy grabando porque estoy escuchando otra vez los sonidos. Escuche. ¡Hostia! Coño, se acaba de encender otra vez el aparato ese. Cojones. Volvió a encenderse eso. ¡Hostia! ¿Hola?
Terrified by these unusual events and feeling helpless, Francesco turns to the online community for help.
De locos. Acabo de encender las luces. Me acaba de despertar un golpe de loco fuera de mi cuarto. Entonces yo quiero pedir a alguien que sepa de cosas paranormales, ¿no? Que si me puede ayudar me deje algún consejo en la caja de comentarios, porque encima hoy me entero de que falleció una anciana en esta casa. O sea, yo me fui de mi anterior casa porque creía que era la casa y no, hay algo que me persigue y no sé si tendré un don o no, pero es una cosa de loco. Señores, en la caja de comentarios, por favor, si me pueden dar algún consejo urgente de qué pueda hacer, se los agradecería, porque esto es de loco. Buenas noches.
Francesco reaches out online, hoping to find someone familiar with the paranormal. He reveals that an elderly woman had died in his house and admits he often feels like something is following him, similar to what he experienced in his previous home. Desperate for help, Francesco contacts a priest he once knew and asks for his assistance.
Buenas, Padre José, mire que me han dado su número y quiero hacerle una consulta, si no es molestia, que me están sucediendo cosas en mi casa paranormales y llevo por lo menos 4 meses con esto. Entonces, a ver si usted me podría ayudar. Yo lo conozco desde que era pequeñito, lo que no sé si se acuerda de mí, soy Frank. Yo creo que sí. ¿Se acuerda cuando iba a la iglesia? Con mi madre y eso. Por favor, necesito su ayuda.
Francisco, yo te conozco desde que eras chico. Y no es la casa. No es la casa. Eres tú.
Pero Padre José, ¿qué es lo que tengo pegado a mí? Porque ya, si no es la casa, algo tengo que tener, ¿no?
Francisco, eso lo tendrás que averiguar por ti mismo. Y te aseguro que no es nada fácil. Pero son cosas paranormales que mucha gente se cree que no existe, pero ahí están. Lo estás viviendo en tus propias carnes y tendrás que averiguarlo por ti mismo.
Pero Padre José, usted no me puede ayudar, Padre José, por favor, écheme una mano.
Francisco, esas son cosas que son inevitables. Yo mismo lo he vivido y me estuvieron persiguiendo igual que usted. Y tienes que conseguirlo y averiguarlo por ti mismo. Son cosas inevitables. Así que te deseo lo mejor y espero que salgas de todo esto, que no es nada fácil.
Vale, Padre José, pues nada. Muchas gracias por su ayuda, que ha sido ninguna. Vale.
After speaking with Father Jose about the strange activity in his home, Francesco learns something terrifying. It isn't the house that's haunted. The priest tells him the entity has been following him for most of his life. For a short time, things seem to quiet down, but one night, Francesco wakes to the sound of something moving through his home. Too afraid to check, he leaves his phone recording, and what it captures is deeply unsettling. A chilling sound, like heavy, raspy breathing mixed with low moans, echoes from somewhere inside Francesco's home. The noise terrifies him, making him believe that whatever has been haunting him is becoming stronger. He's never heard anything like it before, and in the final clip, his worst fears turn out to be true.
Escuchando ruido súper fuerte y he empezado a grabar. Son las 12 de la noche.
Hearing another loud noise, Francesco goes to check it out. When he switches on the light, loud knocks sound off, and a pale, creepy face suddenly appears at the door. Frightened, he quickly runs the other way. The clips have left viewers spooked, with many believing he's truly haunted by something sinister, while others think it might be staged for attention. What's your opinion? Is Francesco really haunted, or was it all for views? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.